Good afternoon. I hope you're doing great. Gold is currently punching. It's slowly going down. Sidi, so how are you, man? It's slowly going. Oh, actually, and today we don't really have some economic news, so just going to wait for the market to do thing. We are going to focus. The focus is going to be on Nasdaq, US30, and also gold, even though it's now going down. So, but Nasdaq is going to respect our trend. I think there is a possibility for this market out of to continue going up. I hope you are doing great, guys. So, for those who are here, welcome on our channel. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, Sirisho. I hope everything is fine. I hope or everything. See. So, by the way, we're just waiting for the market to open. I think we left with a few. So on Nasdaq, we still expect the market to go higher, but we are very closer to where we were before the market started to sell off. So I think let's check the percentage. What is the percentage? The difference. Let's see. To where the market 24%. So 2 days, 3 days, the market can 2 days, 3 days, the market can actually. So on the other side, you can just let me know which pair you want me to check. Saving with God, how are you, man? Ben? So which pairs do you want me to check, guys? I will go on US30. US30 is still actually still playing around the same level, but I think everything still looks good. So I'm still push. So I think I forgot to say something on Nasdaq. I think we have a very nice push upside. So there is a chance that the market can reverse a little bit before going up. So yeah, Michelle, how are you? I think you're doing good. I am doing good, but not really 100%. I just took a loss on gold, so I thought maybe this thing was up. It's been holding us. I had to get out with a loss. So on US30, US30 is still actually on a support area, but the overall structure here, if you can check, we expect the market to continue with this nice trend. Where we are now, we can see, yeah, it's not really that strong of a support, but I think the market can reverse around the level and start to push the upside. So I'm expecting to see, let me just remove. Let's that we can see clearly what's really happening. Pick something like this. So we can see easily that the market is actually on a very nice. At the end of the day, we're gonna throw our support there. Yeah, that's what's really happening at the moment on US30. So I think once the market opens, it's where we're gonna see the market starting to push, maybe. But remember, we don't really have much today. We don't really have some economic news. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna have PPI or retail sales. So we might have something like this. Remember, this is 4 hours time frame, so this can be some very nice moves from there. Let's see the percentage. If maybe we can say the market can push up to this point, or where it is. Oh, it's less than 1. Okay, not really that much, but it is still something. It's still something. So, hey, gold, man, it's doing its thing. Gold is doing its thing, but it's not really surprising. So remember on gold or with gold, when there are some good news, gold start to reverse. Remember, we use gold as our safe haven, like an asset that can thrive during chaos or when there is geopolitics or tensions. So when there is less of that, most likely we see gold starting to do what? To sell off. I had Syria, US and Syria actually. Donald Trump cancelled all tariffs, not tariffs, sorry, sanctions against Syria, which is a very good thing. We also have good news from China and US on the tariff side. We also have good news from Russia and Ukraine. They're now going to have some direct talks. So all those, they actually make the world to be way much better. So which means there's less tensions and there's no point trying to continue buying gold when everything is cooling off. So which means tensions are cooling off. Now we can focus on growth stock or any asset that can help grow, like tech stocks or on the other ones. But at the moment, it seems like slowly that it's happening. And I think I've been talking about this quite some time. And I think slowly we might start to see the market continuing going even lower and lower. So that is it's possible. So when will you think USD2 will close the gap or the cap? Let's see. Which gap? You're talking about maybe the one on top. This one. Oh, that one is very long. Remember, USD can be a little bit slower. So companies in this, they're not only tech companies. Let's see, it's 5%. So, and the market can move like 2% on a normal day. If maybe the market is aggressive, it can move like 2%. So, which means we can say maybe even on Friday, if the market can push aggressively, but at the moment it doesn't seem like that. So, what we can say, maybe next week, maybe the market might reach there next week. But what we know is the market is still on this nice uptrend, especially when we have some good news, especially on the tariffs with China. So I think that it's something that we can actually say it will help the market to push to the upside. So, but since the market knows that everyone is expecting to buy or something, I think the market will still try to play around, but at the end of the day, I'm expecting to see a continuation of that bullish move. Unfortunately, I won't really know when exactly will the market reach there. But what I know is we also have retail sales and PPI tomorrow. I think tomorrow or yes, tomorrow. Not today. Let me check. Sorry, let me just check the calendar because it's like I'm not really sure. It's like I'm not really sure, so that I just want to be sure what's really happening. Let's be sure. I think it's today, man. I think it's today. If it's today, today's what? Today's Wednesday. Oh, today we don't really have any economic news, so which means it's gonna be tomorrow. So that might actually help the market to move the way we want or the way we expecting. We have PPI and also retail sales. This might actually move the market very nice, but for now, today we don't really have anything, so we just waiting. We are just waiting for the market to do its thing. So which means we're just going to wait for the market to open before we act. So yeah, gold actually played here, did its thing, but it seems to be trying to reverse. But I think for now, I'm not gonna jump on this, so I will just relax. I will just relax. So yeah, for now, I will just try to wait for the market. I will just prepare a quick cup of coffee. Then I will be back in few minutes, less than 5 back. Yeah, I think we left with 1 minute before the market. US30 seems to be high into. We can just hour. Then you can just let me know which pairs do you want me to check. Want me to check? I will also go through that and what's really happening. We'll also go through that. So yeah, Gbpusd, so how are you, man? You see on US30 here, I think the market is going higher. So we just wait. But where we are or where the market is, obviously we buy here. The market went, so we can buy. It's a little bit late, so we have to wait. Maybe the market will back around this level, or maybe the market might take that. Then we can jump in again. Something like that. Something like that. So Nasdaq, it's on a very nice area here. Let's remove. We can see that if it breaks this level, then we will be ready for us. We will be ready to take the trade above this level. But at the moment, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. There is nothing much. There is nothing much. There's nothing much we can do. So gold seems to be trying to bounce back. Gold, it seems like it's trying to bounce back. Who is holding gold? Or maybe no one is holding. Euro USD. Euro USD, it's now changing the structures, guys. We were actually very closer to where the market broke out. So we're expecting the market to go even lower. So especially with this, it's actually a retest area. The market broke out, went lower, created this resistance. We're going to mark that. Now the market went up again. So we expect the market to respect that, to go a little bit lower. And the market might just play like that or move like that before we see some serious sell-off. But at the moment, we just waiting. Let's check GBP. Actually, I just want to go back on that Nasdaq. I don't really want to meet there. I think it's gonna go a little bit. Okay, you can see that. You can see that. So I think maybe at 1 hour, it's gonna be a very nice one. So above this level, to me, I think is gonna be way much. So we can place the notification there. So I think we can have some is something like that. If it continues to go up, don't just jump in, especially here on the resistance, because the market might reverse. You can see that it's actually a resistant area. So there is a chance for the market to reverse before going up, or just to play around before going up. But if it continues to go up, I'm expecting to see it breaking out, and it seems to be breaking out. So you can see my notification there, exactly on the notification. You can see that. So already the market tagged that notification. So which means now we can say the market is going straight to that entry. So unfortunately, I can't just say people to buy or whatever. Whatever that you see there, it's up to you. If you take that, you can take that. Hi, Millicent, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Hey, we were holding gold, is just not very nice. Gold just punched us in the face, but I think we will recover. So yeah, we just waiting. I think Nasdaq is gonna do something. So let's check if maybe S&P 500 is gonna give us something or not. S&P. Okay, S&P 500 is also doing the same thing as Nasdaq. They are very closer to the resistance area. So which means once they break out here, we will be ready to jump to that buy. So I will try to do something like that. So since we won't be here holding this as we're moving from one to one chart, I will just place the notification there, and once the market reaches that level, we will hear that. We're not gonna miss that. But the overall structure here on S&P 500 is just the same as a Nasdaq 100 or US30. We still expect to see a continuation of that buy, or yeah, something like that. So 7 sorry 0. So this is buying. This is going up. So yeah, let me take that buy. Let me take that buy. I heard that US tech companies actually closed a very nice deal with AUE, United Emirates. Actually, this thing, I think we just have to, I will be holding this maybe. If I can hold this for a week, one way or another, I think the market, it will end up reaching where we want it to go. If maybe we go on a daily time frame, you will see, man, you will see this thing is going back. This thing is actually going back. 1, 2, 3. There is the third day where the market is going to go higher. And it's funny, the market took so many days to reach this lowest level. But now the market just takes 1, 2, 3, few days, then the market is reaching the highest level again. But at the moment, I think the market will end up reaching this zone around 2,224. I think we will reach that. Maybe this week or next week, but one way or another, we're supposed to have something like that. Just to hold, man, just to hold a little bit, because we know very well that the market is going to go back around that. Level. I hope maybe now you can hear me. I hope maybe at the moment you can hear me. I hope maybe now you can hear me. So yeah, that's what's really happening at the moment. We're expecting to see some very nice push to the upside. So we still have that. So this is what I'm expecting on Nasdaq. I'm not saying go buy or do something. That's what I'm expecting. So that's what I see the market there. And if you buy or if you sell, that it's actually your decision. Let's see gold. Gold is still doing its thing. Tried to reverse. So we'll have to wait and see if maybe it's just waiting there to retest where it broke out, like here. Might just retest and continue to go lower. It's possible. Maybe before going up or maybe before breaking out. Way too possible. So we have to be extra. We have to be extra. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that. So the market opened, things looks very slow, but we understand we don't really have much today. We don't really have some economic news or something. So we'll just have to wait and see. We just have to wait a little bit and see if maybe we can get something from the market. So we're waiting on US30, Nasdaq, also gold. The market seems to be very relaxed. The market is still doing its thing. On the comment section, just let me know which pairs do you want me to check for you. Which pairs do you want me to? Which pairs do you want me to go through? You can check that. So yeah, let's see. Nothing much happening. US30 is also, I think US30 can do something. US30 is the one which is promising. Maybe it will continue going up. But yeah, we just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. But I like what I see on US30. And remember, guys, not every day it's a trading day. Sometimes we just need to chill, just watch the market and do nothing, just to analyze or just go through the markets, just to learn. Sometimes we have to just go on the market and not expect anything. I hope maybe that makes sense. So let's check US oil. US oil is not really that bad. It seems to be trying to recover. Oh, not bad. But the overall move here, you can see that the overall structure, if maybe we go on a daily time frame, this overall structure, it's actually a downtrend move. And obviously we know that from these lowest levels, we expect the market to do it, to go a little bit higher before we see another reversal, because this is what happened before. Do you see that? So it might still happen even now, but yeah. US tech recovering very nice. Even if it plays around, but we know very well that at the end of the day, we are still going to get it going up. I mean, we are still going to see it going higher, but I'm stressed with this type of a move here. This was a bit aggressive, and we don't really have a smaller reversal. And if the market is going to move like that, I think one way or another, the market maybe has to reverse before going up. But we'll have to wait and see. At the end of the day, I think the market will still push to the upside. So, yeah. So it seems like Nasdaq is trying to reverse. No, I think today we just have to chill here and see and just wait for something to happen. Let me just go through. Euro USD. Sorry, we're waiting for it to sell. Let's hope it's gonna sell. Because if you can check, we broke out of that support area, a very nice and strong support area. We broke out of that, so which means I'm expecting to see the market to sell off. So another one, it's I just don't know why I left this one on the table, because I saw it when it was reversing from this level, but I just ish. But it's fine. We can take everything. Can take it. Oh no, I think we took this one. I think we took this one. Euro GBP, Euro GB. Euro GBP. Seems like Euro GBP breaking some stuff now. We had a nice support there. Let's use double pick. So this is what we had before. Even if we try, you can see that this was a proper support, and the market actually broke out. So which means at the moment we just have to wait and see if maybe the market is going to respect this area of a resistance. Now it's going to be the resistance and go lower, or maybe the market might bounce back again inside this trend. It might still continue. There is that possibility. So which means we just need to be extra careful with this. But already we can see that the market just broke out. The market already broke out, and it's clear. So we can see here. So for us to think twice, we just have to see something way much better. Or the option that we have for now, just to know if maybe we're supposed to sell, we can also mark this resistance. Let's go on a smaller time frame. This is a day, 1 hour. So on 1 hour, we can see where the market broke out. So we can do something like this. For us to sell, the market already gave us something. Market already gave us this rejection there, which we're going to call a support. On top is where the market broke out. So which means if the market goes below this support, then we can say it's our time to look for that sell or short positions. But if the market is still playing around, I don't think we're supposed to entertain the market, because there is a chance for the market to continue going up. And this might be an adjustment. So which means we need to be extra careful. Oh, not 4K, 4H. So I hope maybe that made sense. So let's see other pairs. It seems like they are still struggling. Wow. Nasdaq, it's now reversing also. Seems like gold is serious. Let's place a notification here. If it crosses this line again, maybe it wants to continue going higher. Yeah, let's just wait here and see. Okay. So let's check USD JPY. Yeah, this is like an aggressive downtrend. We can say it was like this. So we can say the market actually broke out. Let's remove this. Yeah, this is what we have. The market was on this nice aggressive downtrend, and I think it's still on that. So here it's where the market acted like it was breaking out. So the market, yes, indeed broke out, but we can just call that an adjustment or fake breakout, but it's not really a fake breakout because it was more than few hours. So let's say 2 to 3 days. So now it's coming back again. So which means the market here, it was not really seriously breaking out. Maybe it was recovering aggressively because we also had some aggressive sell-off. So sometimes the market will try to recover from the levels where it sold before it continues smoothly. So, and we see that happening. So once it comes back here, we'll be ready to do what? To continue with that continuation of a sell, because we expect the market to continue going lower as it continues with this nice downtrend structure. So I'm still bearish. I'm still actually bearish. As long as the market is going to be under this resistant line, I'm still on a bearish. So yeah, I'm expecting that. So how are you, man? Yeah. We try our best to go live, guys, actually, but we just started yesterday or day before yesterday, so we're trying our best to go back on these live sessions. We just try, you know. Exactly, Tao. That's really great. Smash that notification on. So every time we go live, then you can see, or you can hear, or you can actually get that notification. As slowly I'm trying to pull off from facing off the daily analysis every day, just to focus on the live sessions. It's just that live sessions, they take a lot of time. But yeah, I think I will try. I'll try my best to be here. Mr. Keep It Simple. How are you, man? Unfortunately, I can't share some music here. I don't know if they do ban on the live session or something, but this is live session. It's supposed to, I don't know if they don't allow music or something, but I think they do. But we will see. We're supposed to do this while there is a low music playing. I think maybe they might ban that because of the copyrights and stuff. So yeah, we're still waiting. Let's check GBPUSD. So GBPUSD, quite similar to USD/JPY. We also see similar structures. So let me remove this. I was on a session here. Yeah, something like this. Well, it's supposed to be like a swing trade. If you check USD/JPY, there were JPY and GBP/JPY. Something that was very weak here, it was JPY. So now it seems like it's gaining some momentum again. That's why we see this sell-off again. So something like this. You can see this is just the same zone. And if you check nicely, you can see from these areas we had this nice aggressive sell-offs. So which means there is a possibility for the market to do what? To repeat what happened before. Do you see that? So I'm also expecting that once it crosses here, I think the market might continue going lower and lower. And that might take a few days to reach maybe this area, or maybe even a week or more than that. But at the end of the day, it seems like the market will be going lower and lower on GBP/JPY. So let's see USD CAD. USD Canada still on a downtrend. So let's see if maybe we can do this on 4 hours time. Yeah, something like this. So the overall structure here on USD Canada, it's actually a downtrend, but it seems like the market is also respecting this zone. But they are far apart, man. They are far apart. But we can see that we see an area here, a nice level there. So the market might reach this level again and continue going lower if it's going to respect this level. But if it doesn't really respect that, I think we will see the market going up to this point, maybe, and respecting this level before continuing. It's because we see something like that happened before. But yeah, anything's still possible. The market can break that and still move to the upside. It's way too possible. But for now, we are just watching. Actually, today, I don't think we're going to have some very nice trades. We don't really have to force them. We just have to relax. This is USD ZAR. So on this one, I think we need to redraw our thing. I think I see something like if we start from here, this area and that, I think they might connect. So I think maybe this is adjusting very nice. Let's see if maybe that makes sense. From this area, that area, nope, I think I'm forcing them. Yeah, I think I'm forcing, so I don't really have to draw that. So I think it's still good like this. So we can see that the market is trying to break out, but we're not gonna jump here. We can see already that the market broke out this support. So what we can do, we can say you see we also have a support there. So for us, we can say if we need to sell, let's wait for the market to break this support area, then we can continue, because just because the market broke out here, it doesn't really mean the market won't respect this level. And we can see the market respected that because this is days. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. So it's like a week. So we can see that the market is struggling to break this level. So it might continue with the trend. And sometimes, let me repeat, sometimes the market breaks these levels because if we have this sort of aggressive push, do you see that? Most likely the market will also do the same and sell off aggressively. And sometimes you find out that the support was on the way. The market doesn't care. The market just breaks out. But it doesn't really mean the market will continue like that. The market was just trying to equalize what happened before. Boom, went up, then the same movement or the same momentum. Then after we see that the market is now going to go back quite slower. Unlike before, it will start to move like these areas where the market was just moving quite smooth. So which means don't expect much here, but even though you can expect some bullish move, expect them, but the market might be quite slower, going higher again. So let's try JPY. Yeah, you can see this JPY, it's making the structures to go crazy here, because it was weak to a point where most of the pair, they were breaking all the resistance, but now the market is going back again, you see. So that's what we need to be extra careful when we trade, because now we have this geopolitics left and right, tariffs left and right, and we end up doing some stuff. So let's see AUD, NZD. Let's clear this. I think there was too much information there. AUD, NZD. So if you look at it in a different way, you might think maybe we are on this nice uptrend. But if you check it another way, we also have this downtrend. So we're going to I'm going to take what I think it's ruling the trend. This is too small. So I will just mark this level, this level, this level, or the other ones there, and try to connect them. So at the end of the day, this is just going to give us a nice downtrend, and we can start to draw that. So even if maybe you go on a bit smaller time frame, still gonna be the same. We can go on 4 hours time frame. It's just that 4 hours time frame, sometimes it might look like it's too big and to a point where you don't really take the right decisions. So we have something like this. Let's start. That's fine. Let's double this. That gold, man, that gold just took my small profits, and like I have like a week or two without taking any major loss, and that gold came. Just as you have to play safe with gold. Sometimes you might trade very nice, but it's going to be sometimes it's a pair that will take everything. The whole profits that you made the whole week, gold doesn't care. It will just come there. You make smaller profits and you stay longer there, then you end up losing everything. But as long as you don't really over risk, I don't think maybe you're gonna have any issue. So I think this is very nice structure, very, very nice structure. But I can't just jump here and say, okay, it's a sell, let's jump. Nope, we can't do that. So the best thing that we can do, we can say, you know what? The market has been going up, but the overall structure, it is still a downtrend. What we can do, we can say, can we have a proper structure there and know where we can actually sell? We can zoom a little bit, or we can just go maybe on a smaller time frame just to get to understand what's really happening. So what we can do here, we can say, we see the market is going up with this nice pattern, And this pattern, if we draw, we're going to get a proper support area. So if the market breaks that level, it's where we're going to jump in. So if the market breaks this yellow line there, that support area, I think that's where we are it's where we're going to say, yeah, it's our time to do what? To look for that sell, because it's been respecting this area for quite some time. Just look at that. You see? So we can say if maybe the market breaks here, then a little bit below here, we can jump on that sell. So when you place or when you put that sell thing there, guys, what do they call this thing? I don't know what it's called. I just know it's a short position, sort of an indicator or something. I don't know what it's called. I know how to use it, but I don't know the name. So you can see I placed this below. It means the market will be breaking out there. Then this will be my order, and I'm expecting it to continue to go lower. Or maybe you can just place a notification here and say if the market crosses that line, then I will be jumping in. So you can see there on a 4 hours time frame, something like that. So you won't rush just to jump on the trade. So you will just wait for the right moment to be the right moment before you jump in. But that stop loss, that's far, so you have to play around with that. France 40. Who is trading France 40? This pair can move very nice. This indices can index can move very nice. Quite similar to US30, by the way. I hold trades longer. I mix. I'm not saying I'm a swing trader, but I can hold trades for 2 days, 3 days. It depends if they are going into profit or negative. Like that gold, I think we've been holding gold since Monday. Since Monday, I think we've been holding that gold because I think we got in the market around this area. So I've been holding that, expecting it to go up. But unfortunately, that did not really happen. So which means I can hold like 3, 4, 5 days. But it will reach a point where I will say, no, this is enough. But there is a point where maybe you can see that it was just consolidating. So which means the loss were not really, the loss or the drawdown, it wasn't that aggressive. So you can still hold. But if it start to go against you, I will say maybe you're going to have a stop loss or maybe you're going to get out, something like that. So it will depend actually. But if it's in profit, there's no point holding that for quite long. You can get out as long as you're making something. It's better than nothing. And please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So EURUSD now it seems to be trying to comply with our structures there. I'm expecting it to go a little bit lower. Yeah, I'm listening to something very nice here. Let's just wait. Maybe the market will do something. Oh, we already have 1 hour. Okay, the time is flying, you know? The time is flying, guys. The time is just flying. And it seems like it doesn't want to move. Nasdaq, it doesn't really want to move anywhere. Still waiting for Nasdaq. It seems like it's still playing around. Still playing around. But I like what I see on US30. Let's go on 15 for 1 hour. Okay. Moving, man. We missed that. But just for scalping, I think that was going to work very nice. And I don't really care much about, I don't really follow ratios, guys, sometimes. I just use common sense and see, right, this thing can't fit here. Maybe it's supposed to be. But I think the best thing here, it was going to be something like that. But we have a resistance here, which the market can respect. So it means if you're going to get out there, to me, it's going to be 1:1 actually. Even if it's 1:3 point something, but it's still 1:1. So which means you're not going to make much, but it's better than nothing. Or sometimes it's better to wait for the market to give you a proper move, maybe to a point where maybe you can say the market can break this resistance, then we can jump in very nice above that. Or maybe, because this is too small, guys, I think maybe the proper resistance is going to be a little bit down here. I don't know, this thing just moved crazy, maybe around this level. Let me just throw another one there. This area, I think if it sells, I think this can be maybe the area before we see a nice push. Let me show you what I'm listening here. Very nice music. For traders, if you just want peace of mind and just trade, you don't really have to rush anything. Let me show you what I'm listening to, guys. This playlist is very, very. Just that I can't play, but those type of music that keeps you cruising, very, very nice. So I don't know this artist that much, but the sound, guys, for traders, it just keeps you calm and you just do things. Now I was listening to this one, but on my phone. So yeah, those are the types of music that you can actually listen. Nasdaq is still playing around, but I heard that Trump signed a very nice deal with AU. It's AUE or United Emirates or Arab, whatever. So they signed a very nice deal. So we're sure that maybe from tomorrow or maybe next week, the market will be moving very nice. So let's go back on our bigger time frames. Gold is still melting. I love gold, or I like gold, or I like trading gold, Mara. Hey, sometimes it can be aggressive, but it's a very good pair. So now it means the target is going to be around these levels. Whether it's going to reverse or bounce back or maybe break out, we don't know. Whatever that happens, we're going to follow that. We don't really have to guess. We follow the market. Let the market show you the road or the way, then we follow. Simple. I think the market won't be moving anywhere, guys. The market is not moving anywhere. We don't really have that push. So let me show you what we have tomorrow. I think that is going to be the push that we're going to have. They're very good. So yeah, if we can check our economic calendar, we can see that this is the reason why we see the market just playing around the same level. There is nothing. And we know very well that the market moves because of fundamentals aggressively. So it's like fuel. If we have nothing here, the market will just move slow. So we need some news. We need some events. We need some geopolitics to move the market. See, whether you're buying or you're selling, but as long as the market will be moving, we want that. And today we don't really have that. So what we have is Russia, Ukraine, US, Syria, US, China. It seems like the news or everything is just cooling off. Pakistan and India, all that. It's like everyone is just reaching or reaching the common grounds. So which means there is nothing much to watch. You see. So, but we're gonna have PPI tomorrow and retail sales. So this, I'm sure they're gonna move the market. We also have unemployment claims. That is gonna be good. So yeah, that's what we have tomorrow. But today, next, nothing. US30, I think US30 by scalping, it can work very nice. But I won't entertain it that much. But we know very well that one way or another, it is still going to catch up with Nasdaq. Nasdaq is already around this level. So we're expecting US30 to also follow. So we're waiting for the market to break this orange bar. So in 6 minutes, we can call it a day, guys. The market is not moving anywhere. We don't really have anything that pushes the market, but I know tomorrow is going to be interesting. So today, something that moves very nice, I think it's gold. So gold is moving very nice, but in the opposite direction. But we can't say it's not moving nice. It's moving, so better than other pairs. So I think it will reach these levels. I think it will, yeah, 3,100 there, or anywhere, or maybe we see a nice Mara. But I think a breakout it's also needed. This thing's been flying, man. Jesus. This thing's been going up for quite some time now. Let's see. For maybe 2 years. Because the whole of these 2 years or 3 years, hey, the tensions were just left and right. Look. So we can say maybe from 2019, this thing has been, let's just say here, 2018. Okay, from 2018 it was going up until we had this ranging move. Because we did not really have any crazy things, but we also had 2020 where things were going crazy and it pushed up. Then after that, we started to get the vaccine and stuff like that. Then the market started to consolidate because there were no risk anymore. Boom. Now we have risk of tariffs. We have risk of I think it was tariffs. They actually moved things to be quite aggressive, especially with Trump. So you can see from this move here, let's see the percentage. Let me just draw proper lines. Let's actually have some proper lines so that we can talk stuff that everyone can understand. So let's say this part, it was the time things were actually still good. So since 2020 to 2024, the market was just circulating around the same level. Let's see. 20%, 21%, around the same level actually. But after that, we saw the market moves like 60, 66% only this year. Or let me start it from here up to there. Oh, 66. 60, let's say 60. I did not start from where it was, from here. Okay, 60, let's say 62% only this year. But remember, for 2020 until 2024, for 4 years straight, the market was just moving around like 25%. So this is crazy. It's way too much. Way, way too much. So, yeah. And I think there is a room for the market to invest. Whoever who is holding this gold might start to sell. It's too much money there. Too much. I hope maybe that makes sense, guys. I hope maybe you saw that gold is actually very, very, very high. So the room for that sell-off actually wants something we actually need. I think for today, we can just call it a day. Nasdaq is trying to push higher, but I'm not expecting anything crazy. But I think tomorrow we're still going to be here. So the best thing that you can do, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Like, share with your friends. Then, yeah, even tomorrow we're going to continue with the same segments and see what's really happening on the markets. So, you know what? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow.